Hello, UJ fans, and welcome to League of Legends Wednesday, as UJ will be playing off against Western Illinois University. It's your boy Quick Kill here with the one and only Vettel, as Clicky is taking the night off, giving the man a break.
Well deserved.
Yeah, he's been putting on a show for you guys casting for I think every event so far actually.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. If not literally every single one, yeah, he's been popping off with the streams.
Yeah, so straight into pick and ban phase here, and we already see some kind of different picks, which are exciting on the side of UJ.
Yeah, I think is UJ picking for their teammates, trying to secure those picks, or I wonder what's happening here with the Yone. I thought the Glockodile didn't play.
Yeah,
Has he been
I'm.
playing mid
He
lately?
he has been playing mid. They
Oh,
made the
okay,
swap the past 2 weeks of two spoil is now ADC, and the Glockodile will be mid. Um,
gotcha.
so it is a little bit of interesting to see now. I feel like that is more interesting as you're gonna run the Anumu support.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I
Quick
I'm
kill.
I mean I like it from the fact of the stuns, but it seems like a very fragile team, but a very explosive team.
Overall, I think their team is actually quite decent. I think you got a good amount of tankiness with the Udyr and Wukong, especially late game. You got the assassin that is Yone, and then Samira Mumu has actually been popping off. Oh, Mike isn't on? Question mark. A little Shep, can you elaborate in the chat?
Yeah, which one isn't on?
Yeah, probably quick
I mean, we can
kill.
turn on the second
I'm
one and
gonna
just try. I don't know how
yeah.
it changes it.
If we fixed it, let us know. If we didn't, there's a bigger problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for real.
um,
I
but
mean,
yeah.
hopefully we have it figured out, but
I think we should be good now.
we are headed into. Oh no, we're not. We have 3 minutes of wait time.
Ah, yes, we shall enjoy this spectator delay in the
It's a,
meantime.
It's okay. It gives us more time to be with you guys, and that's what I like is being with the people.
Yes.
Looking at the Western Illinois team, I think it's very interesting as you're assuming Echo either mid or jungle, but
I'm thinking it's probably Gragas in the jungle, Echo mid.
yeah, I am also actually thinking that as well with allowing that top lane. Um, Kind of an interesting rollout here as they took Alawi right out from Run It Down mid. So be interesting to see if they can have the same kind of performance as Run It Down mid on that champ.
Yeah, Run It Down definitely has had a lot of success on Alawi in the past. So it'll be interesting because he knows that character so well, how he plays against it here on the Wukong.
Yeah, I completely agree. Especially like playing against champs that you play and you play well. You should know the ins and outs. So Western Illinois may have hurt themselves by taking Alawi. Even though yes, it does keep it out of the hands of Run It Down mid. We also get to see coming out from UJ for the first time this season the Udyr, and that is just a happy sight to see.
It
And I'm sure
is.
Deer XP is just ecstatic he can play it right now.
I was gonna say Amumu and Lulu are the best supports in the game right now. I know they've been popping off on ladder. Are they being played at Worlds at all? Does anyone know?
I have no idea.
It was more a question for the chat,
Oh,
but
okay. Well,
yeah,
good, good.
Mike is fixed. Let's go. All right,
Looks like Basin knows. He says they
Basin
are.
01.
Well, there I have it. Anumu, best support.
Amumu v Lulu, not Lucio, Lulu. It's Heroes of the Storm. Let's go.
Yeah, dead game. But
Don't let Kaif76 hear that.
oh, that's okay. I'm the only esports player that'll play it with him, so
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say it.
20 seconds to go before we hop into this map. Should be fun.
Yeah, I saw UJ take a tough tough loss last week, but played really well throughout their games and looking to bounce back after a pretty good week of practice. They definitely broke down the games last week, and are hoping to come out and change the little bit of the issues they had. A couple team fights in particular where certain members were caught out just a little bit too far from the rest of the team. So be exciting to see how these first 15 minutes go, and then some of the objective play later on in the game. Got good skins coming out. I like it.
Bewitching Misfortune Prestige Edition. Now that is a mouthful.
Oh, we're gonna want to change it to blue only here.
Is that right here?
Nah, it's down here.
Oh, well.
And then you can turn fog of war off if you want. It doesn't really matter to me.
I would prefer not to.
Yeah, that's fine. Then it'll go in like 2 seconds and catch up to him. There we go.
Yeah. Is it an invade angle?
I hope so.
Let's go.
Pretty good invade team here. You got early stuns on possibly 2. I would assume 2. Oh, gets an early flash and quick stun coming out on the MF.
Double stun.
A lot of damage. Yeah, MF.
It's big. Are they going to be able to pick up the kill?
The Lulu barrier comes out and saves. But they're still hunting for it. And the Crocodile burns flash to go in.
I think he also got his ignite popped on. I was hoping for maybe the kill.
By now. Just missed ignite. Oh, well, no, he ignited
he
somebody.
hit it. Yeah. Darn.
Darn, but a very good early invade there. A lot of early damage. Almost got the kill. Wish we could have saw it, but you're going to see a quick back and
into lane.
Head to their lanes.
Hey, now, knock that off. Hots isn't dead yet. Or isn't dead, period. False. But anyway, watch Udyr get banned after this round, says Lil Shep 2005. Yeah, well, we will see it, I'm sure. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Now we're back into the riveting first 3 minutes of League actions where you don't do anything.
Look at that. Massive Q. Interesting to see how this level 2 is going to play out. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, it looks like the Echo's actually going to be running the mid, and the Gragas will be in the jungle, so...
and level 2's coming up here in the bot lane, so we should see a fight break out pretty soon. Hopefully they keep pushing for it. Level 2 secured for both teams, so no big going-ins here.
Ooh.
Level 3 gank coming out.
Yeah, possibly a very early gank. Won't be able to secure it, but does get it Echo down to half and makes her use a potion. So pretty good on the side of mid lane, not having to burn that potion for the Glockodile.
Mama Shep says that she loves you and thinks you are the best.
Aww. Thank you, Mama Shep. DXP takes this blue buff here. Typical jungle things.
Mama Pete never says anything like that for me. Just saying.
Just saying. Ooh, Too Spoiled misses that last hit on the minion there. Could have had it and misses another one. Kind of interesting to see him not just tank a couple shots to get extra XP.
Well, I guess the XP regardless but it's the gold.
Yeah, the gold, not the XP.
The gold.
The gold. We're pirates here. No, we're not. We're knights.
We're knights. Glockodile in the mid lane. IFG. What is it? LFG. Oh no. What does LF or IF or whatever it is?
Well, LFG, Vetla, means something
that we can't say on
that
stream.
we are not allowed to say. But Insane going very deep for this Lulu and is going to be in quite a bit of trouble here. Ooh. Oh.
I don't know if I like this at all.
Yeah, I don't know how big of a fan I am of that play.
Oh, we're okay.
Too Spoiled will get out, but that is first blood for the side of Western Illinois.
Big all
Yeah,
in
a
here
lot
in
of
the top
damage coming
lane.
in. Oop, quick little turnaround. Oh, but the
Holy!
ignite. The ignite.
Oh, but he is getting ganked. That
Yeah,
is
and
an
Gragas is going to come
unfortunate
in.
series of events here.
Yeah, Gragas comes in to clean that up. Very unfortunate for Run It Down mid as he will be sent back to the spawn. Oh, and the Lulu picking up in bot lane. UJ needs to kind of stabilize here and get a little bit more passive in trying to take these fights.
So far, a 1.3 thousand gold gap in between these teams as the University of Western Illinois does pick up 3 kills.
And the gold advantage could come down, or it could be a pretty big factor here, especially in this early game when it comes to scaling. So it does matter quite a bit.
The Glockodile opting to push the wave rather than keep it on his side of the map with a freeze.
Pretty big commitment coming in here, but he'll be alright. However, Gragas is clearing out the dragon vision that UJ did have, so you'd expect to see them want to start dragon here pretty soon.
Stay away from me, doubloons. Little Shep says.
Stay away from the doubloons. Good dodge there, yeah. We both had the same idea.
Good job shoving that wave in for Wukong here in the top lane.
Pretty sure DRXP's starting this dragon. I think he's going to try and take it, essentially, but...
Is he sneaking the dragon here?
He's
He
got to
is.
be...
He's sneaking the dragon.
He's going to need some help here, and...
It's going to be a smite battle.
Yeah, and...
Dang it.
DRXP loses the smite battle just by an instant, and so that will be dragon for Western Illinois University. And the MF is slowing down all of UJ, and that was an unfortunate turn of events as it puts UJ down even more than they already were. Yeah, UJ gonna have to play very carefully now. What would you like to see them do here?
That was a bit rough. To see they need to take it really slow and honestly just try and survive for the next few minutes, as the enemy team is going to go back and get some items while UJ's down in health. The Echo just starting to assassinate here on the Yone. Must have some damage items or something.
Yeah, we can tab up and see how everyone's doing here.
That's cheating. Yeah, so it looks like our jungler does have a bit more farm than the opposing Gragas. However, Gragas is up 3-0 on those kills. Wukong doing all right, staying in the game up top for the most part, though Alawi was able to pick up 2 assists.
Yeah, in that mid lane, as you were saying, how the Yone started to get chunked there by that Echo. The Echo is up in CS by almost 15. So it definitely has a couple more items in the bag than Yone does.
Absolutely.
This little Lulu running.
Yeah, bot lane does have that goal or that level advantage here on UJ, so they can feel free to chunk them from range if they want to.
Yeah, you can't see too much of a commitment right now, especially as Western University has alts and we do not. gank attempt coming in up top.
Could be interesting. Alawi might just ult here in 1v2.
There is a chance, but
Oh,
we'll get
good
shut
stuns
down.
coming in. Good stuns.
Yeah, we'll get shut down there, and that's a pretty big pickup for UJ there. They really needed to get something on the board. Crocodile doing quite a bit of damage, but taking just as much, so...
Lil Shep 2005 says, we are getting clapped just a little bit.
They had a rough first fight, or first couple fights, but they look to be still playing this a little bit safer and a little smart. So we hope that they can continue this and, prep for the next big engagement.
Yeah, it looks like Udyr is getting their carry pants on and starting to look for ganks a little bit more often. That way he can go in and support his team for the rest of this game. Looking for potentially a river gank here, but he sees the ward and he's going to have to back off.
Killing that ward, though, is pretty influential in general, so it's not the worst thing in the world that he does get caught out. This probably will be quite a bit of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. And run it down mid is in a little trouble. That turret shot did a lot to Gragas, though. Holy cow. I was not expecting it to do as much as it did.
And they're looking for a tower dive here in the top lane, but our Wukong here is going to back and teleport back to lane.
Looks like Yon is headed top right now to try and possibly play defense. I don't know if it's... Oh, wait. Okay, he was joking. He just wanted to scare him.
Lil Shep does have to say that he's not a huge fan, or that they are not a huge fan of Wukong.
Wukong is a very interesting champion, and is actually a pretty fun champion, but every altercation I've had with Wukong is also that way. He's very annoying to play against, in my opinion.
Agreed.
So, like, he's a great champion, especially in the hands of someone like Run It Down Mid, who has that deep hero pool and deep knowledge of the game. But for someone who doesn't or isn't as advanced, it is very annoying.
Looking like a lane swap here as Wukong goes to mid and Yon stays in the top lane here against this Alawi.
Yeah, very interesting. I wonder what exactly caused that, but it looks like the Echo is just going to swap with the Alawi as well. And possibly another instant lane swap as well.
I'm thinking it's looking like a team fight angle for this dragon.
Oh, yes. I think you are correct.
Yeah, UJ knows that the opposing team is looking for them, but they gotta take a fight at some point.
Yeah.
Trying to burn those ultimates out as Alawi's goes down.
Two Spoil took a lot of damage there from something that we weren't able to see, sadly. Big ult coming out there. But
CC coming in from the Gragas as Lulu buffs him up.
The CC on the other side. Run It Down mid does kill the Alawi, which will be good, but will go down. And that's going to be an ace for the side of Western Illinois. This should be a free dragon and a free scuttle. Very rough for UJ there. And, that's another team fight that they wanted, and they took the fight, but it just didn't go out how they wanted. And now it puts them even deeper in the hole that they already are in. So they're going to have to find a way to somehow stabilize here, as well as losing at least 2, if not 3 towers.
Mumu looking to make a play here in the bot lane as Wukong's coming in, but the opposing team is able to get away. Yon just defending this mid turret, but we do see the Alawi in the top lane. We are pinging it.
Yeah, knows that Alawi can essentially solo that turret, especially if she has even a couple minions with her. But not much. It looks like UJ's not going to do much about it, as they're going to let her essentially do some damage to it. You see, as UJ is pushing some of these waves out from under their turrets, that Western Illinois University did take a back and ended up buying more items. So pretty good play coming out of them so far. Good
Good
dodge
dodge.
again. But the Crocodile's in quite a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, not looking too hot for him. Good ult to
That was a good
stall off
ult.
that damage, though. I don't. I want to finish this up. Back to the bot lane as we pick up a double
Oh, look at
kill.
that. Yeah, I think Insanum hit a pretty big stun there and then followed up with the Udyr stun. Was enough to secure those 2 kills. And, that's a start. Right there is a start for UJ to get back in. But the Crocodile's got to be careful.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
get stunned.
the stopwatch should
No.
kill, right? Oh, no, he gets out. Will flash over the wall.
Udyr's still running it down towards him, but he does have that scuttle crab to get away with.
Yeah, stopwatch difference. It's got to hurt the Crocodile a little bit knowing that he actually would have won that fight if there was no stopwatch. But having that early money to buy extra, really came into play in that situation.
Yeah, it looks like we do have some item spikes going on here in the bot lane. They've got Kraken Slayer and that other thing that Lulu has, and UJ does finally have that shield bow here.
Yeah, and that shield bow will be huge coming in for the same, or the will be huge coming in for the same reason. A lot of damage coming out. That should be easy pickup there for DRXP and run it down mid. However, they do trade the kill for the bot lane turret.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say worth though. I'd rather
Yeah,
get that
I think.
Alawi out of the game before she can carry rather than
Yeah, I
these other
completely agree. I
characters.
think getting the kill there is worth your bottom turret.
Let's see. So DRXP definitely doing a lot of legwork here, getting his team fed, but the enemy team's Gragas here doing all right in farm, and he's also going 4-0 and 6 assists.
UJ picking up Shelly though, so will have some. Gragas was in a little bit of trouble there. I don't think realized that the Wukong was also there. However,
Echo ults
pretty
away.
big team
Big
fight coming in.
CC, Lulu ults herself here. Big Yone ult
Yeah,
coming in for the CC.
this
For stopwatch, this can be good for
yeah, this is a
UJ.
fight that UJ wants, but they need to not be in the
Holy.
misfortune alt. And misfortune just mows them down. That's a very, very hard fight as UJ had full control, but one CC or one good CC and the MF alt, and that's all that UJ's gonna be done.
Yep, that MFer definitely got the best of UJ there in that fight.
Yeah, and this will be mid turret, possibly both mid turrets. It looks like they're gonna just take this mid turret and then set up for the next dragon here, which should spawn in the next minute.
Here in the 10 seconds.
Oh, is it 10 seconds?
I believe it's 10 seconds for gold.
Yeah.
Gold hourglass.
Yeah, maybe. I have no idea how the time things
Yep,
work.
10 seconds.
And you'll see Western Illinois hop directly onto the dragon. Not much they can do. Either could go for a steal, but very risky. And they do a good job knowing that he's there, so they pull the dragon out a little bit. Still look like they kind of want to go in to try and steal this, and they will.
Yeah.
They get the steal, which is huge. Now if they can just get out without losing one or more people, but it looks like Insanum will go down. Hopefully he bought enough time for the Glockdial and the rest of his team to get out, but
No.
did not appear that way.
He's too fast. Too strong.
Yeah, the Gragas body slam is making its way into the game. T-Spell needs to be a little careful here as the Misfortune does have quite a bit of damage in her bag right now.
Yep, luckily she hasn't backed yet to get those items from that triple kill she received earlier, but obviously from that ultimate we see that she is very powerful right now.
Yeah, UJ down almost 9K here in gold, and They did secure that last dragon, which is good, but we still need some more.
I knew it was only a Cloud Drake.
Yeah. Does ward off the Gragas from taking DRXP's red buff. So DRXP gets those, which is good. Always a good thing to get red or blue buff.
Indeed.
Indeed, good sir.
You're closing in on the 20-minute mark as Baron is about to spawn. I'm surprised that UJ is playing primarily here on the bot side of the map. When that objective's coming up, they should be trying to get some vision on it.
Yeah, that is
Ah,
one
I
thing I'd like to
see.
see. They do want to.
They're anticipating the opposing team is going to set up a Baron assault here, and so they're calling Shelly in the bot lane to open that up for an assault.
Shelly does do a lot of damage there, but Lulu just by herself was able to help, or herself and the tower was able to finish it off. So Shelly gets value, but not quite as much as UJ would have liked. And him in a rough spot.
Has to ult to get away.
Does get a good stun out, but there's our fast little Udyr. EXP also will pick up this blue buff, should be uncontested. Kind of interesting. Western Illinois picked up Scuttle and then proceeded to just leave, and they want to force this team fight, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Is they run down. Pretty big Yone ult coming out there, and a lot of damage coming out from the Samer. Whatever,
Samira.
yeah, whatever that is. But Alawi picks up two, and run it down mid's now being chased by
Oofda.
a lot of people. Should get the flash. Lulu
The
saves.
shield.
Yeah, the shield and the flash save him. So yeah, UJ has to play very offensively as now Western Illinois will head to Baron knowing that they're up picks.
Yeah, and as soon as they get this Baron, it's going to be looking really rough for UJ because they're going to be going down with the nano super minions, the Baron buff super minions. Oofda. Alawi hits a hook onto the Glockodile, making him spawn tentacles around the map. Yep, so the enemy team's special units are going down the mid lane now. Those are the big red dots that you see on the mini-map, as the enemy team was able to secure the mid lane turret and inhibitor.
Yeah, UJ is kind of in a rough spot right now as they're going to have to decide either whether to give Baron or to do this dragon fight. On the positive side, if they win the dragon fight, then they should have a free Baron unless they are taking it right now. But it doesn't look like that, as somebody is definitely bottom. Yeah, and they're going to set up for this dragon fight. And it looks like UJ does want to kind of force them off dragon to come fight Baron, but they're very split right now. DXP is in a little bit of trouble. Gets caught in the stun, but he's so fast he'll get away.
Yeah, he's got flash up too, so he's not too worried, but he's just trying to maintain the presence of his team here on this dragon, looking for the steal, but yeah, no shot for him, so he's going to back out after he wards that dragon pit. Yon looking to secure this bottom turret here, but I don't know, I think he's just going to die.
That's a...
Yeah, no shot he gets this off in time.
I don't think so either, but yeah. Now, and uses ult to get any damage he can, but I kind of would like to see him start heading back when he knows, or at least just secure the tower when he knows that they just took dragon and they know where he's at. So kind of interesting to see him go forward and try and get out.
UJ knows the enemy team here is looking at the Baron, but we also see him peel off a little bit as that ward dies. So,
Yeah,
ah,
I think they're kind of using this Baron play as bait to try and force a team fight to end it. Because it seems like they obviously want to keep vision on it and control the vision around it, but they have what appears to be no intention of actually doing it.
UJ now down almost 10k gold again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of a weird start as UJ normally plays very strong in these early games, and their early game today, or their early game for this map, just wasn't quite up to where it normally is.
right, right.
Oh my gosh, they melted the Baron. So yeah, now UJ down two Drakes and the Baron. Those super minions in mid are gonna have that Baron, or will have that Baron buff, and well, all the minions have the Baron buff.
UJ looking to make a play on this mid turret as the students at Western Illinois University are taking both top and side lanes.
Good ult there coming out from Insanum. Should be able to pick up the kill on this Echo here.
DRXP predicts that he's going to use the stop or the hourglass.
Yeah, DX.
Oh,
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Samira gets sniped and polymorphed here by the Gragas and Lulu, and so he is going to fall here as the Glockodile takes a
Yeah,
pretty
the
poor route.
Glockodile is in a lot of trouble right here.
Ults to get
Ults to get
away.
out, but now he won't have it for the fight, and that's just not something you don't want to see right now. Good job dropping his clone there to take that hit instead of him. He for sure would have been dead if he got hit. But because of that, Western Illinois gets a lot of free push. And with this Baron buff, every structure just like melts. So UJ on a very back foot right here. They've got to come up with a play to somehow swing this around and keep their core alive.
Yep. And just like that, the opposing team is able to get 2 waves of Baron buffed minions into UJ's base, and they have to stop to clear all that before they're able to push onward.
Yeah, and the next four minutes, right? That's how long they take to respawn. Is essentially going to be a lot of UJ playing defense because the super minions are going to be doing work, and along with the remaining of this Baron buff, which is probably about a minute and a half, is just going to allow Western Illinois to push even harder.
Yep, as they secure a top tier 2 turret and they're going for the tier 3.
Wukong does decide to go in here.
Ooh, wow.
A lot of damage.
I don't know how I feel about that engage, but that is
Yeah,
going to be GG.
I don't think that Wukong makes the engage there. On top of that, Western Illinois' Misfortune played very well. She always was staying on the outsides of fights and never anywhere where they could hit her. And by doing that, she just had free MF ults like every time she wanted to.
Yeah.
So overall, a pretty sloppy game in general by UJ. I don't really know if they were just caught off guard by how fast Western Illinois was playing that beginning of the game, or what exactly happened there. But they're gonna have to make some quick changes and quick adjustments going into round 2 here.
Indeed, indeed. Well, take a look here at. Oh, well, they are ready for
Nope.
us to join the lobby,
They
so I
will.
guess we'll
You will
do
not
that.
take a look.
Never mind.
A look? Never heard of it.
Oh, I see we've got a webcam now. Look at that. I didn't know we had that. Oh, wait,
You didn't?
can they not see us though?
Well, they can if we fade it.
Oh, well, just
Oh.
just a moment while I update the score.
Drink your water, kids. That's how you grow big and strong. Stay hydrated.
Big and strong like us.
Big and
Ah.
strong.
It's a little bit better, but yeah.
It's not better. I haven't been to the gym in forever. Oh, okay, so for this we have to go red score.
Interesting. Picking the font.
Listen, Evan showed us, and I forgot.
All right, here. Let me.
I thought it was like a smaller box than that, though. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, I am, but
You know, I don't know.
go back a minute. Like, just click on the red score. Like, what? Go to where it gives you options. I don't know how you did that last time.
A little bit of right click actually. I'm seeing it here.
Yeah, I have no idea.
At least we're on the same page. Yeah.
That's all right.
Let's see. Huh.
Can you like? No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh.
Well,
Well,
that is the way it be.
oh, yeah, I can get it right here.
Yep, you see the score. That's all you need
Yeah.
to know. Yeah, what are you hopefully looking for out of this second game in terms of like team comp and possibly bans even?
Bands? I think the Gragas was kind of the carry, obviously, that last game.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Gragas did quite a bit.
Yeah, I think the Gragas just had really good rotations and caught a lot of us off guard. Got fed and was able to be that CC bruiser buster that the opposing team needed him to be.
I
Look
agree.
at those Chads in the webcam. What can we say? I forgot to shave today.
I also forgot to shave today.
Looks like you've been missing to shave for a few days now.
Nope, one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that the Gragas will probably be a ban. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Lulu ban come out. It is something that I personally would like to see, as I think UJ could benefit a lot from it. I know that Insanum does play a bit of Lulu, so maybe he picks that up first instead, but I'm not overall sure.
We're getting bullied in the chat.
Yeah, well,
Those are some non-epic gamers. Can't update the score. Well, we got like the one right here. It's just like for the other one that you guys can't see right now. That's the one that I can't get.
it's true. That is the hard one to get.
Yeah, I don't understand. Hello. I figured
No,
out one
well,
of them,
yeah,
but
we
I don't
figured
know
out
the
the
other
main
one.
one.
Yeah.
Evan showed us, but I guess we didn't pay attention.
Little red team score. Do I have to like click it right here? Alright. We got Old Man Kiefer out here. Oh, what the heck is that?
Bayonetta and Rob.
Bayonetta and Rob. They're the most epic gamers, just struggling as casters. I'll say. Alright. Awesome. Thanks,
Hey,
Pops.
I'll agree to that.
Alright. We've done it.
We're such epic gamers that the other team didn't even show up to play us on Monday. So
That's so true. Yeah, we intimidated them with our muscles.
Yes.
So. Yeah.
Because everyone at UJ is huge.
Yeah,
everyone.
massive, jacked, such as myself. But it's because we have a rigorous workout schedule here on the
It's true.
esports team
It's true.
that I've been petitioning for since my freshman year. I'm still mad it's not here. Just saying.
You
But
know, you said jacked,
uh,
but I heard Jax, and that made me get to thinking we should see a Jax this game.
a Jax would be pretty cool. I do enjoy Jax. Jax is my number 2 top lane champion. Uh,
No sweat.
Number 1 being the Garen, because he's simple,
He's
just like my mind.
simple but effective.
This is very true. I do a little. We do a little carrying as the Garen.
Oh, there we go. I was like, we're getting pings in our
All
ear,
right.
but I can't.
I know you guys are gonna miss our faces, but it's time to go in
Yeah,
to the pick and ban phase here in the client. So off we go.
Let's get right into the action.
Let's get right into the pick and ban phase.
Early Camille ban and the Ice Bird.
Yeah, what we saw last game was that 4 out of the 5 bans, I believe, were top lane bans to try and limit the player pool of run it down mid. So we got the Camille and Akali, which are 2 of his best champions, picked off right away. I guess that the University of Western Illinois did not enjoy the Yone from last game and is worried about that going.
No, that was UJ banning the Yone, actually.
Oh, I guess UJ didn't like their own Yone last game, so they're getting rid of that. UJ deciding that Alawi was a little bit too much for them to handle, so they're getting rid of that.
Yeah, she's a very oppressive champ just as the game goes on. Not too surprised to see it come out. Kind of surprised they didn't pick it, though. But we'll see the Cho'Gath as Run It Down mid will be playing that in the top with the Udyr picked up for the jungle. A Sejuani most likely in the jungle. Possibly a weird top lane.
No. It's Tom Kench in the top lane, Orianna mid.
Nah, Tom Kench support. Orianna's definitely mid.
Ooh, the Zed pick.
Okay.
Okay, I'm excited to see the Glockodile Zed.
I like it. The first time he ever played mid, he broke it out as his first champ and made some massive plays on it.
Okay.
A lot of high damage coming out from the Zed. Should be able to pick up pretty easy one shots, at least on the Orianna, and we'll have to see who else they pick. But should be a pretty valuable pick for right now. See a Malphite ban coming out. And there's an Echo ban on the side of UJ along with the Gragas. So yeah, three of the champs they saw last game, they decided they do not want to see this game. Cyralia gets banned out. So you're going to see the Xayah Rakan in the bot lane going up against the Jinx and
Rakan.
and Rakan.
Is just my guess.
Possibly, but I
Lulu.
kind of figured it would be the Lulu again. So the Jinx Lulu against the Rakan Xayah.
Oh, okay. We got the Minot Monsters here in the bot lane, picking Xayah and Rakan, a good duo to be sure.
Yeah, and I would argue that this is probably their favorite duo to play as well. I know they run it a lot when they're playing comp games together, and I know that they have definitely ran it in, well, previous matches, but also scrims as well. So it's not a huge surprise to see them come out with that on the bot lane, especially when they both both heroes passively buff each other. So I really like that coming out from them, especially with those two champions being open. I think it's a good route for UJ to look.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I am a little curious about how this Sejuani is going to do because Sejuani, every time I've seen them, is either a complete carry or a complete throw. So it'll be very interesting.
Well,
I do like the Orianna mid. I think that she should be able to hold her own against the Glockodile. Hopefully our Zed will find some cheeky little shurikens and ways to get her to not be in the mid lane anymore.
yeah. And with the spectator delay, I'm going to fill up my water bottle.
That is a good plan. I did that before the games.
I drank mine during the game.
Meg Tai coming out with a drop a workout plan. Um, we do some finger aerobics. Gotta get those, get the phalanges moving, get the blood pumping. I also really like the neck crack. So you give it a nice little tilt, just snap it. Um, what else would good old UJ do? Oh, no, this one's important. This one is very important. So I call it the lever, right? And essentially, what you do is you're gonna put like a set of weights, and you're just gonna be pushing down on your gaming chair lever, right, to
Uh-huh.
drop your chair down, and in turn, you're strengthening your arm because you have to have muscle to push that lever down. So I think this is the full workout plan right
That
there.
is not where I thought that was going. I thought you were gonna be holding like a 45 to your chest, and then you're gonna let it let all the air in your chair, and then you have to stand up, like do a really weird squat.
Oh,
You
okay,
know,
okay.
like you do like a half rep because you're only going up.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
mean, I mean, you could add that into like a circuit day. You,
yeah,
you
yeah,
get you
circuit
you
esports.
also work on standing up.
Yeah.
Something that most DJ esports players are not very accommodated to, as we go to class and we play video games for 6+ hours. But
Speak for
you
yourself.
know,
I do it for 8. Yeah, rookie
aren't
numbers.
you cool?
Uh, yeah.
I only get to do 8 on the weekends.
Yeah, some of us don't have a life, Brent. Or
Yeah,
I'm sorry, quick kill.
don't worry. I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
Working on the weekends. Who does that?
Those who want to pay for college.
Yeah. And that's why we also at UJ support going to school and being smart. Academic scholarships, you apply for them, you go after them, you achieve, dream big, and you can do it. And with that motivational speech, we are going to enter the rift.
Yes. Let's
Let's
go.
go into the rift.
Rift acquired. Look at that arcane top, and it's gone.
And gone. You don't get to see that.
Show it with shame.
I like this Cho'Gath skin. Very colorful.
Red, red.
Red. Fixed.
No invade this game from UJ Esports.
Can we Oh, that didn't work.
What are you trying to do?
Get it so the mouse is not someplace annoying.
Yeah, I just put it right here.
Oh, I guess that works. Ah, that's perfect. Look at that. Betla the innovator.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Wow, I did it!
Who said that?
Evan?
It's me, Clicky Boy. I am really good at all video games.
Wow,
Some may say
that-
he's goated. Wait, is that like a dance they do together? Like an emote they do together? That's really cool.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Oh, I didn't, so.
Yeah, well, you're not Clicky Boy. Look at that guy.
See Udyr start out on the red. Will kill the tree boy.
Tree Man, Gonzo. Bot lane now going down to secure some minions. Let's see, big level 2. That's what I want to see from UJ right here, coming off the bat.
Oh yeah,
I wanna see them-
huge level 2s.
I want to see them start poking the Lulu and the Zaya out so that they can get some lane pressure to make that all in at level 2. Zed getting a little antsy there.
Yeah, Cho'Gath's gonna have to be pretty careful, especially in this early game. Not quite as big.
Yeah, looks like UJ is going to lose the level 2 here. And good job backing up. Yep, they had the right idea there. They didn't want to take too much damage from them. Level 2 spike coming in, but he is going to have to back
Yeah,
off.
misses the little knock up. Kind of unfortunate, but he'll have it up here pretty soon as long as they don't take too much damage.
Lil Shep 2005 says that Mama Shep says motivational speech needs some work.
Um, all of my speeches needs work. I'm not a motivator
Or a speaker.
or a speaker. I'm a caster.
Salute.
Man, with no evade, it's good ol' instead of 3 minutes of league, it's like 5 minutes, but we will see some early action coming in here as DXP does come in to try and get the stun off, but a good Lulu slow or Lulu polymorph will come in and no gank available.
Pretty oppressive Tom Kench there in the top lane. Sejuani gank coming down, but
Oh, that was
holy!
a lot of damage. Holy cow.
I didn't expect him to do that much damage.
Neither did I. I was like, oh, he'll be fine, and then all of a sudden he was 1 HP.
DXP catching the wave here for the Zed.
Yeah. Kind of lucky that DXP was in the area. Two Spoil in a lot of trouble right here.
Good
But
flash from Zaya.
Yeah, Rakan will get the kill on the Lulu, which is huge as UJ picks up first blood.
Good play in the bot lane from UJ, and good job getting away from that Sejuani gank in the mid lane. So, the pretty exciting plays all around. Zed is a level down, down in minions. Gonna wanna try and get a reset pretty soon here. Doesn't
looks
have
like he's-
TP though.
Oh, I thought he was going to take it right there, but possibly decided one more wave. The Jinx really, really wants to kill Two Spoiled, but DXP comes in and the Jinx overstays her welcome and will pay for her life with it. So great play coming out there.
Yep, good rotations. UJ now up almost a K in gold in the first 5 minutes of the game. Cho'Gath doing an excellent job sustaining in the top lane as well. Hasn't even had to use teleport yet, so looking to just get some poke probably and then recall, TP back to the top lane with an item for the advantage.
Yeah, really doing a good job of um, engaging on his terms and not engaging on others or on the Tom Kenches. And good stuns coming out too. A lot of free damage.
Lil Shep 2005 says, "We need you to be more like Optimus Prime. Really hype us up."
Listen,
Who's Optimus Prime?
who?
Like the Transformer, or like is there a caster named Optimus Prime?
I think it's the caster.
Is there a caster?
No.
Well, well, I don't know how he was talking about motivational speeches. I don't know. I'm being bullied, chat.
Ooh, good body block there from Insaneum. Kind of insane. Looks like running down mid did take a reset after he pushed that wave. So looking to come back now, but very important because he won't have to use TP.
Yeah, although Tom Kench is freezing the wave, so Cho'Gath might have some issue with that.
Oof, Insaneum goes very low here.
Lots of damage here in the bot lane. Lulu also getting quite low. Looking like there might be a big flash play happening here in the bot lane soon. This Lulu extends too far. I think Rakan can flash onto her and stun her.
Yeah, I agree.
On God.
On Jaw even.
On Floyd.
On Sigmund Freud. How are you, Clicky?
I'm vibing.
Did you hear us talking about you? Did you watch the? Are you watching the stream?
No, I was playing with people.
Yes.
Insanum takes the body block, which was very well played as he got out as well on exactly 1 HP. One more auto and he will be dead, so he's going to have to get out of there. Well, or use a potion, I suppose. But, UJ taking a lot of poke in this bot lane. And
Good Jinx
yeah,
ultimate.
the Jinx
Udyr coming in to alleviate some pressure, but a little bit too late.
Yeah, the Jinx ult almost picks up 2 off that, and
Good electrocute proc there in the mid lane.
kind of an unfortunate, a great Jinx ult, but unfortunate for UJ that they both walked into it. Oh no.
Very good play from Tom Kench there in the top lane.
Yeah, drags him right under tower, and that is for sure a kill. So run it down mid goes down. Looks like there could be a potential big play coming out here. Zed ult comes out. A lot of damage though, and Western Illinois' peel is very good.
The entirety of UJ able to get out here. Sejuani was just staying alive there in the middle. Although she is quite tanky, I feel that they should have all ganged up on her a little bit more than they ended up doing.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sejuani definitely could be dead, if not 1 HP right there.
Right.
Run it down mid, just spawned, getting very low yet again.
UJ secures a scuttle off of that, and
looks like it might.
They're still looking for a dragon play.
Ooh, a big stun.
Good poke.
A great shield coming out there from the Lulu. Definitely would have been the life if she didn't get that shield off.
I know who Optimus Prime is. I just thought because you were referencing them and trying to hype people up for their motivational speeches, that there was a caster who took the name Optimus Prime and gave speeches.
Taking big Orianna poke. UJ can take this dragon, but they need to be a little bit careful. Actually, with Tom Kench in the top, they might be okay.
Yeah, although that's the trade they have to take is that top turret plating.
And
holy!
Sejuani comes in and steals it too.
Is she gonna flash out too? Wow, that was a very clean play.
Yeah, very, very well done from Western Illinois' jungler there.
UJ now down 1,000 gold because of that play.
And a dragon.
And a dragon. Infernal as well.
Crocodile has to play very careful here.
And he's getting tower dove.
Yeah, I mean, wait.
He's Zed ulted.
Okay. I was so confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll get out of there with essentially no issue.
Lane gank from Udi here, just trying to clean up some of this wave. The mid lane turret is pretty empty right here as the Zed is dead. And so, luckily we're not seeing anyone there, but that does leave mid lane open to have their laner go up top and potentially gank our top or go bottom and get them. However, I would choose top.
Cho'Gath getting some river vision up in top, possibly making his way to get more vision, I'd assume. Yeah.
Yeah, pipe down 2005. Gosh, dang it. Holy, his ability is up 24/7.
Yeah, and that's going to be...
that's probably a kill.
Yeah, that's going to be a big ult, and run it down mid's in a lot of trouble. Definitely will go down here.
That Tom Kench, very strong with the Iceborne Gauntlet.
Yeah, the this extra slow on top of the slow that his tongue gives is just oppressing. Really good Lulu polymorph coming out, and Sam does end up getting out. And Two Spoil does a lot of damage to the opposing Lulu, so both bot laners are trading very hard on supports. See Udi are putting in work when it comes to farming, and is up a kill, but that farm difference is gonna start to come into play. However, since Run It Down Mid has died twice early, the Tom Kench has almost doubled Run It Down Mid CS, which is not something you want to see coming out of top lane. Sad getting vision of the Orianna. We'll get some early poke. Good electrocute proc. However, it does get traded out, or the damage he did does get traded back almost immediately. And yet again, you see Western Illinois really, really applying pressure to this bot tower, making UJ kind of choose between staying in lane and farming or trying to protect this bot tower.
Yep, looking like a 3v3 in the bot lane here. They need to do some wave clears so that the opposing team can't get too much damage on that bot turret. Yeah, Tom Kench is very oppressive with that eat. He does Kench people.
Yeah, I got 40 seconds on this Mountain Drake here. Probably we'll see people start setting up for a potential team fight.
And I think that's exactly what we're seeing right here, as the opposing team is able to push in that wave, and Udyr catches it before starting to rotate over.
Looks like Udyr is back. No. I was gonna say, I don't know if he has time to back. He is fast, but I don't know if he's that fast. Instead, we'll be looking for vision. Catches the Sejuani, but not much he can really do about that. UJ kind of in a split position. They're not really taking a full team fight here.
I think they've
Looks
decided to
like-
leave the dragon and split for the Shelly.
Yeah, it looks like they're willing to give Dragon here in hopes of securing Shelly Boy. Should be able to pick up Shelly Boy pretty easily here, but we'll trade out Shelly Boy for turret, and that is a big Sejuani stun onto Two Spoiled, and he will go down. Crocodile getting some free damage on mid turret, but losing Two Spoiled is a little more important than the couple extra auto attacks.
You guys can turn both the mic and game audio way up, by the way. I feel like we're getting epically trolled, but yeah. Well, we'll do it for you, King.
Just for you, Clicky.
Turned it up a mild amount.
A lot of damage coming in from a good ult here, but yeah, unfortunately we'll lose turret just a couple seconds too late on trying to come in and help protect it. Lulu is 1 HP, however. Oh, just misses the spikes. Does force her to stop her back, however, which could be very beneficial.
Hey, this is very good. Forces the barrier out of Oriana, but her barrier falls and so does she, but so does Rakan as the tower shot comes back and hits him.
Yeah, very close. I thought he was going to make it out. Just barely out of tower range, but guess he does not, and he'll fall. Sejuani's slow now as
man.
well, and Run It Down Mid has to waste flash, but gets stunned, and will go down to the Jinx. Yeah, and DXP can't do much to that Tom Kench right now. There's just too much health on him. Crocodile doing his best to protect, but a 3v1 is not going to keep that mid turret alive.
Yeah, I did turn the game audio up a little bit, guys, so let me know if it's still too quiet.
We see Ghostblade finally get bought there for Zed, so that should be a nice damage increase. Along with the Trinity Force coming out from Udyr, so should be a little more tanky, I believe. Isn't that what that item does? I don't know,
What's that?
You're a tank player. Doesn't Trinity Force make you more tanky?
Trinity Force is more of a damage item.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Yeah, it builds off of Sheen, so abilities do more damage when coupled with auto attacks.
EJ dropping Shelly in mid lane. I'd assume probably was running out of time, but maybe they did want to drop it mid lane. Either way, a lot of damage now on that mid lane tower. Should go down after one good wave push, really.
It was a very risky engage there, but able to get away with it.
Yeah, that was some free damage onto the Lulu. Not too terrible, but could have been caught out, and that would have been awful for UJ.
Not too much vision on the enemy team here, so still waiting to see what happens. Still quiet, but better compared to other streams. But don't read this for 5 minutes because of stream delay. Is it 5 minutes between chat and us?
I believe so. It doesn't feel like it. I think
It doesn't
I think
feel
it
like
might be
5
like
minutes.
might be a 3, maybe
Yeah.
2. I'm not completely sure. I know for Overwatch it was 2 the other day, but yeah, very risky stuns coming out. He's lucky that he could get back there as Tom Kench came in.
Yeah, I hope this audio setting just really hurts your ears, Clicky Boy. Doesn't seem too bad though.
They're bleeding.
Holy.
Wow.
Unbenching the Kench.
Yeah, the vision there benefited a very easy setup. A huge stun coming out from Cho'Gath
Nice.
though, and Run It Down mid picks up 2 here, and 2 Spoiled gets another one. However, the Sejuani and the Jinx are still alive, and it's a lot of damage coming out. JXP and Run It Down mid kind of need to get out of here.
That was a long tongue.
It's even on Udyr, who's still so fast, it's so slow. Good stun coming out there. That should help them get away. Oh,
This
but
is
Run It
such
Down
a
mid.
weird fight.
Run It Down mid gets caught and hits the stun, but
Hey,
gets stunned
forces
again.
the flash.
Yeah,
Force
he
the flash.
did get flash out, so that is a small bonus. I think the bigger bonus is that there was a lot of shutdown gold there from that fight that went to UJ, so kind of helped him in the gold aspect, but they're still down almost 5k, so. Dragon is up. should be, yeah, should be a blue dragon for essentially free, as UJ's not really in a position to be set up to fight that.
Clicky Boy says it's definitely 5, and I hope that he was timing it. Oh no. Leave me alone, Tom
Yeah,
Kench, please.
This Tom Kench is just a nuisance. Let's run it down middle, fall again to the essentially the entire team there. Western Illinois making very good team ganks. They are catching a lot of UJ players out in like a complete 4v1 or 5v1.
I see Zed being met by this Tom Kench in the bot lane.
Good use of his ability to get out of there, and he's just going to have to run. But it looks like this should be a Baron.
Yeah, that Baron's going to drop any second now.
I'm going to guess right now. Dang it.
No, right now.
No, right now.
No, right now.
I think it's right now.
I actually think that it's right now. I was
Oh
right.
my
Yeah.
God.
What can I say?
No, you weren't.
I was close enough.
Oh, very aggressive Zedolf. That gets
Ambitious
completely
even.
negated by the Lulu shield. And the Crocodile's in trouble, yes. This Sejuani and Tom Kench combo, where it's just like a perma-slow, is awful. I'm sure like playing against it just like it feels awful. I know it's awful because it looks that bad.
Yeah.
You can't run away from anything. If you engage, you are engaging. You're not going to get out unless you win. Good stun coming out there.
Good stun
Big
lock.
ult.
Nice pickup.
Big kill onto the Jinx. and
Double
the
kill
Lulu.
here.
Very good. I would assume that Tom Kench goes down, but Whittier needs to be a little careful.
Nice.
Yeah, and that is big. With Tom Kench down, they need to make some moves.
Yep. Yep, they're moving on this mid turret, and we see Orianna there as well. So UJ just cleaning up that Baron buff that they had, which is so good for their team.
Yeah, very important to get that Baron buff off some of Western Illinois players. Makes it almost a
Do some math.
wow. That's not what I was talking about. Possibly some toxicity coming out in the chat. I'm not completely sure, but Too Spoiled picks up the Orianna, and that's going to be a stagger kill, which is huge for UJ. Essentially, you'll have a 4v5 for the next 30 seconds. Hopefully, I would like to see him kind of either set up or look to push this advantage.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
UJ's still down in gold, but has brought the kills back to only being down 3, so...
Items and KDs, absolutely basing. So we got that Tom Kench, who's super strong.
Super strong.
5, 1, and 4. Matched by our Cho'Gath at 4, 5, and 4. Iceborne Gauntlet for the Kench and the Everfrost for the Cho. Cho'Gath sitting pretty at 3,300 health. Casters suck, we want Clicky. Wait, wrong account. Alright, buddy.
Listen, you had your opportunity to join the greatest UJ casters of all time, but you chose not to. You could have been a part of it.
Well, you know what? One thing I want to point out. Sejuani is at 3, 1, and 6. But the Udyr is at 2, 0, and 3. But the biggest thing is that the farm for Sejuani is 136, whereas Udyr is 246. Udyr is just gaining lots of CS, and so has become kind of a monster. They're even split pushing here for that top turret as there are no objectives.
Yeah, and split push Udyr is something that we saw a lot last year come out of UJ, and it was very strong and very effective. So much to the point where DXP could literally win the game just solely by pushing the towers in on this Udyr. And seeing him in a little bit of trouble, should get out. Unless he stays too long. Okay, there we go. like they do, or looks like Western Illinois is setting up for this dragon though. Udyr is very fast.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, this is... The dragon just got melted.
Lack of target focus on the side of UJ leads to the Tom Kench starting to do some work in the back line. UJ's going to have to fall off of this dragon with the Tom Kench surviving and the Rakan going down.
Yeah, and
They need to back and defend this mid-turn inhib here.
yeah, I think that's definitely a fight that they're gonna want back. Possible a chance? No.
Kench is just stopping his back so that he can't go aid that turret right now.
Yeah, and that because of Tom Kench staying back, they'll get inhib and even possible. Oh no, not with respawns, but they'll have to back. But they will get the inhib, which is massive for the side of Western Illinois. Yeah, I think that's a. I think you're 100% correct with that last team fight. There was a lack of target focus going on, as many of Western Illinois players did get quite low. It just seemed like everyone was kind of hitting their own target.
Absolutely.
So kind of a scuffed team fight there coming out of UJ. But they do see from that they have the damage to kill.
Soldier Boy 73 says casters suck, we want clicky.
Wow. I wonder who that could be. I bet it's Soldier Boy.
I bet it's Soldier Boy 73.
Yeah, run it down mid in quite a bit of trouble here. Good stun coming out, but I don't see him getting out of that. And the Orianna will clean him up. DRXP, however, is very fast and will get out. See, and this is where it gets a little bit rough for UJ. They lose that team fight, and because they lost it, they have almost no vision control in the jungle. Like, it's just non-existent. So anywhere that UJ wants to go, they're going to be caught out.
Such as this.
Such as that. DXP just running away. Good ward place down does give vision that they're at Baron, but there's not a whole ton UJ can do unless Insanum is going to try and hero this. Yeah, he's going to just back out and play it a little safer here, which is, in my opinion, the correct play.
Yeah, Clicky responding to Lil Shep saying, I want him too, he's hot.
Insanum is very in, will not have a way to get out, but Tom Kench should go down here and will go down.
Jinx cleaning up with her rockets. Very big damage
Yeah,
coming
this
through
Jinx
with
is
this
doing
Wani
a
ult.
lot. Yeah, Jinx is just
Jinx
chunking.
going for the penta.
Yeah,
Penta kill from the Jinx.
that Sejuani was 100% giving it the Jinx that penta kill too, just keeping DRXP slowed so he would go down.
Yep, and with that, that is going to be the game. And
Yeah,
Rakan
they're-
isn't going to be able to do anything about this.
Yeah, they're gonna push very hard here, and with Baron buff, there's just no stopping it. Rakan can do his best, but will fall instantly. And UJ will go down. Kind of a unfortunate set of games. They did look a lot better in the second game than that first
Especially
game.
in the early game, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I would say they probably controlled the early game for about the first 10 minutes. Then you saw Western Illinois make some pretty good plays and kind of come back into it a little bit. But that second game was a lot closer than the first game. So I do like to see that they made, the correct changes and coming out. They just didn't quite execute as well as they hoped. But I believe the game plan was in place and a lot better. That double slow coming out from Western Illinois is just menacing. It's actually like to the point where I wouldn't mind seeing UJ think about running a comp kind of like it with that double slow. Normally UJ plays a lot of very fast characters. It's all about speed.
Yep.
But the double slow is kind of interesting, and I never really thought about the Tom Gensch with, the Frost Gauntlets. Um, Something I'm definitely going to possibly look at playing in my games as well. It looks pretty fun.
You becoming a top main now?
I might.
It's the way to play, man.
I'm just gonna Tom Kench mid. We're gonna mid it up.
Unbench the Kench.
But the first game, a lot that can be looked at. I don't know if UJ was quite expecting what Western Illinois came out with or how they played. So unfortunate first game. Second game made a lot of good adjustments, and I think the second game will be a great VOD review game to go back and look at some of positioning and stuff like that.
Right.
So unfortunate for League this week, but back to the drawing board for next Wednesday. Looking to turn it around, possibly do a little more study on the team that's coming in, which I actually don't know who we're playing, but I'm sure they do.
Yeah, right. right.
And they'll figure out who's what the bands are going to be and who's going where and how all that's going to go down for next week. Top 8 for League make it to playoffs, so there is a pretty good chance, as UJ does have quite a strong team. And they, make adjustments pretty quickly, as you can see from even the past 2 games, or the past 2 maps, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty excited for that. I believe the next event for good old UJ is, what day is today? So tomorrow is Thursday. I don't think we have anything Thursday, unless we're streaming Fortnite possibly, which actually happened tonight.
Oh, I didn't know they played a game tonight.
Or possibly Call of Duty, which
also played a
happened
game tonight. Yeah.
So possibly there will be stuff from tomorrow, but it probably won't. Well, it won't be live casted. It'll be replays from essentially what we recorded today if it gets put up. Hopefully it does. Pretty exciting, as our Call of Duty team had their first game today. I'm excited to get back in there and see how they did. That's been an anticipated game for a while, and so I'm excited to see how they did. And,
yeah, I'd like to see how our team stacks up. This is their inaugural season. Their first game was today, so
yeah,
want to see how they match up against others.
Yeah, pretty exciting stuff coming out there. And then Fortnite, Purple Panda running it down on, I believe this is week 3 for him now, and hasn't been doing too bad. So we like to see it. And then Friday, we got a special surprise for you guys. We'll be going live at 4? 4 or
Let
5?
me check.
I think it's 4, but we'll be going live at somewhere between 4 and 4:30 probably. And we're gonna have a homecoming stream for you guys. We're gonna play some games, chill out with you guys, talk to you. Not exactly sure how long we'll stream for. Probably most of the night, I would assume.
Starting at 4 and going until who knows when.
Until we decide to stop.
Yep. And
But
so 24-hour 365 stream, I think yes.
yeah, it'll be a fun one, that's for sure.
Mhm.
I know a Smash tourney has been planned already. There's been talks of doing some Rocket League stuff. There's been talks of setting up Valorant.
Drafts.
Yeah, essentially Valorant drafts where you're gonna see players who aren't in Valorant playing with the Valorant players. Same thing with Overwatch. I'd
League.
assume League as well.
I think League has been my favorite personally. When we have people that I've never played League before, throw them in there and draft some teams.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
I think that is very fun. I definitely last year playing it in the 24-hour live stream, had a ton of fun. Even got matched up against you one of the games in top lane. We had no idea who we were playing because other people picked our champs for us. It was a great time.
Absolutely.
So should be a pretty fun Friday. Definitely excited to put that on for you guys and support UJ Homecoming, along with just being able to stream games that aren't as necessarily serious.
Right.
Just have kind of fun with it. So a lot of excitement coming up this weekend, and then it'll be a nice break for the teams who are in season right now, so League and Overwatch and
yeah, because we've all been grinding, everyone.
yeah, And then after this weekend, we are right back to it. You start off with Overwatch on Monday at 6.
I believe we have a bye week.
I don't think so, but possibly. Okay, maybe not Overwatch at
We'll
6.
see. Yeah.
You got Valorant either that night or on Tuesday night, depending on what time they get scheduled.
Yeah.
It's kind of up in the air still, but hopefully they'll figure that out. Then League Wednesday, and then one of our games either after League or on Thursday, we hope, as long as the recording has saved correctly. Last week we originally planned on streaming the Fortnite on Thursday, but some of the recording got deleted, and so we could not. Unfortunate turn of events. But yeah, tough loss for League. Hopefully they'll look at some of their misplays and turn it around for next week.
Yeah, I think we saw some pretty big overextensions there, and people got caught out. Like you said, with the jungle vision gone and people getting picked up that way. So definitely looking to avoid that for next game and probably improve and maybe do that to the other team if we can.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. But yeah, that's pretty much all from here for tonight. So, from the deepest spot of my heart, it's good night from Quick Kill here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and hopefully you guys will be able to make it to Friday. Going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we hope to see you then.
Yeah, well, and this is Weddle also heading out. So thanks again, guys. And yeah, I think we are going to
Yeah, you
have
guys
a
have
wonderful
a
evening.
good night.
Bye.